So I'm gonna help Carla while you do that. I'm gonna help. So
what? Yeah, Carla, this is not part of the deal. Why you got this old woman here on underwear on?
Can you take your shirt off?
No, ma'am. Can you put some clothes on?
So yes,
On me? On me? Why your boob hang now? Quit it.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh.
Carla, this is not part of the plan, is it?
Shh.
Help me. Help me.
And I need you to take this shirt off.
No. Stop it. Why are you trying? No.
I see you tonight. Here's my number.
No, not Carla. She ain't got no clothes on. I had to call her.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E13. This is my lovely wife with a brand new hairstyle.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to bring you another review of Married to Medicine. Got to Mighty, Married to First Sight. Got to Mighty, Ready to Love. Got to Mighty, Family Fiance. I
was gonna say, just go with it.
Okay, go with it then.
Yeah, so go with it. So if you're brand new to this channel, you know what you're watching, Chad. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and shout out to our new subscriber. She had put in the comments, said, listen, I've been watching y'all for I don't know how long she said, I don't know if it's 4 years or whatever, and she noticed that Chad,
we
done been on here 6 years. So and she said that she had synced that she hadn't hit the subscribe, so she just subscribed. I said, girl, welcome to the family, honey. You was a distant family member, now you is immediate family. So yeah, so make sure that y'all subscribe, because some of y'all
subscribe and like, subscribe, comment,
and share
and make the comments nice and pleasant. You can disagree without getting ugly. You can disagree without name calling, okay? And you can get in that comment without calling me out. Tired of y'all calling me out. I always got to call me out. Where my support at in the comments? I don't have no support. Where the brothers at, man? Support me out there, man.
They be watching, but don't be coming.
Yeah, scared to come in because they don't want to get chewed out by these women.
So, yeah, make sure that y'all hit and like. And don't forget that this Thursday, we will be going live.
We will?
Now, last Thursday,
life of life.
I mean, a lot of stuff going on, Jack.
Life of life.
But so definitely, I will be going live this Thursday.
Yeah, I like her new hair. Be like people in China. Ooh, I like your hair. What kind of hair is this?
So let's go ahead and get into it. So Married at First Sight, Ike and M, they started us out, Chad, with Dora and M. They're going to the ice cream shop. So
ice cream.
So he wants to take it slow. Honey, and start over and let's date. And the show about to end. Y'all finna do the decision day shortly.
Right. They only got 2 weeks left.
Let's take it slow and date. That's okay then. Weeks. So it was awkward. It was hard for me to watch. I'm sure it was hard for y'all to watch. It was just hard, honey. Like, I shouldn't even supposed to be here. So I know that they can't even look at each other, honey. That's how awkward it is. So
can I say something about that? If it's to that point that you can't look at each other in the face and talk and hold a conversation, why be in each other's presence, man? Why be around one another? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all keep saying they got a contract.
Man, forget that contract.
Do you know how many people? Well, I know people that have been on here, Chris, and when Alyssa tried to stay and hold that man hostage and say, you can go to your house, I'll stay in this apartment. He was like, you a lie.
What about the one from Denver?
Who?
The Indian guy.
Lauren and
Lauren, yeah, they broke up in the middle of the season.
yeah, but they still filmed together.
Yeah, but still,
Chris was like, I'm out.
Yeah, Chris did. He did.
He was like, I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He ain't filmed no more, did he?
I think he came at the end or something like that, but he was like, I'm out, so he wasn't finna deal with it. And Alyssa, I call it Allison, but Alyssa, she wanted to
be around the girls.
Right. And so, but yeah, we didn't see her either. So it's possible whether you got to pay whatever to go ahead and get a divorce and not film together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand.
I just don't get it. If it gets to that point, y'all feel so awkward being around one another. Why even go through all that?
Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing to affect my mental health. And not for no check, not for no $1,000 an episode or whatever they get paid.
Especially, he's the main one keeps saying, I need my peace.
Right.
So if you need your peace so bad, why continue coming around him?
Well, he giving her a divorce, as we're going to see next week. But we didn't see him much in there. Praise the Lord. We didn't see him much in that little bad attitude, honey. I said, Dory done went rogue.
He went out of town.
That's what he said. But anyway, so as they sitting there talking and stuff like that, so, he was like, well, yeah, what are some things that you love? I said, oh, my God. So anyway, she said what she liked and all that stuff, whatever. She asked him the same question, but he was like, he said something. He said he going out of town this weekend for, I guess, alumni, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to see my mama. She was like, I would have loved to meet your mama. He was like, next question. Next caller.
That's what frustrates me with you. Don't even entertain stuff like that. Don't even ask him stuff like that. He already let you know where he's staying at. So don't be putting yourself in that position. Ooh, I'd like to see your mom. No, don't even entertain that.
Yeah, see your mama because she done met at the wedding.
Yeah, don't even entertain that, man. Let that stuff go. Because as long as you keep entertaining stuff like that, he feels like he still have the advantage.
Right, I agree. Girl, you got to know how to play it, honey. You got to know how to play.
This is chess, not checkers, man.
Honey, I would have ignored. I'd be like, all right then, we'll have a good one.
Right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna help you pack your bags and put you on the plane.
So she said, he was like, you want to play some cards? I said, where is we at? A cookout? So anyway, so she noticed that he didn't have his ring on. I wouldn't even say that. So he was like, yeah, I left it at the bathroom. I take it out to wash the dishes, whatever he said. So M said, I keep noticing that she do say my husband. Girl, stop. For the love of God.
I'm scared when we did that.
I about woke you up. Stop. So anyway, so let's move on. Huh?
Real talk. The way he treats you, does he deserve that title as husband?
This deserves the title as a husband.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
This is my husband. I would say my husband.
The man said he treats you like garbage. He talks down to you. He's trying to break you down. He said he called you aggressive. He said bad things in front of your friends. And you still have the nerve to call you this man my husband?
He wouldn't be boyfriend. He wouldn't be husband.
The man don't even call you his wife.
Nope. I
haven't heard him say that in a while.
Did he ever say? He probably said when they first got married.
Then after that, he said she was like a homie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you was right. You called that out when he said that. You said when he said that she was a homie, he ain't feeling her like that. Yeah. I thought, okay. He misspoken. That's what I thought it was. But you was right.
She was like, oh, I'm a homie. And he said what he said. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth spoke. So anyway, Thomas and Camille are getting a massage. So he massaging her, with this little thing or whatever.
What is that?
That little thing, the TikTok shop happened. So anyway, now the TikTok is back.
Well, how
but
long,
it ain't bad.
Though?
It ain't the same TikTok.
You ain't lying, man.
It ain't the same TikTok. But anyway, so she noticed, she got ready to, massage him and stuff like that or whatever. I don't know. She turned it up to like 4. He was like, ow. She was like, quit being a little big. So I like their playfulness, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, on confession, she was like, you know what? I ain't never had a man like this so gentle, and he's such a gentleman and so kind and stuff like that. But it kind of convey into the bedroom, and I need for him to give me that thug passion.
I can see Tom down in the bedroom. Can I kiss you right
I
here?
know. Rub.
Squeeze, squeeze, pat. And I get it, Thomas. You still trying to feel her out, you know what I'm saying? Cause some dudes, they go in there 100, you know what I'm saying? They don't care, they ain't gonna ask nothing. They gonna pull your hair, smack you. And some women might not like that, you know what I'm saying? So then when they say don't do that, that's when you back off, okay?
Yeah, they may not like that because that may be like, you may be abusive.
Right. So you got to kind of gauge it and play it by ear. So different guys have different approaches for the first time with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
And same for women. That's why we'll get in that. But anyway, so the girls are getting together and the guys are getting together. So as the girls are getting together, Carla, she made a sound bath. So I'm making a sound bath and we're gonna do all and you're gonna be relaxed and everything. So yeah, so she got a sound bath and all that stuff. So M went, she went to sleep now. I love me a good sound bath. I haven't been to one in person, but I went on the YouTube and I was like, oh yes, this is nice. Nice.
What's the purpose in a sound bath?
Because we as humans, it's certain sounds. That's frequency, the sound. Because that's why some people like certain music. And if you'll notice, certain music make you act a certain way. So it's the frequency in the, stuff like that.
So when I see these women out here twerking and acting hoodish, it's the frequency of the music.
I'm not saying I don't know about it like that, but it is certain music that can.
So if I go through the hood playing a certain sound, I see women run out the house all twerking and stuff, and coming out of the house twerking like little animals. That's what you're saying.
This is actually Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross. So anyway, so so as they getting together and stuff like that, Em was just saying that Dora had moved out. Dora took the little book bag and all that stuff and packed up the little stuff. And Dora said, what Dora said? Dora went to exploring. So Dora moved out, and
I know somebody went exploring the other night. They had to go.
and so she also said that he wasn't wearing his ring. And she don't think that he wanted to be, married. He want to go back to dating and stuff like that. She honestly don't think that he want to be married in this marriage no more, nothing like that. So yeah.
Oh well.
So huh?
I said, oh well.
Yeah, he don't. He give you all the signs when he said home and love a friend. Well, he just said home, honey. He didn't say home and love a friend. Yeah. So she said also the fact too that he, when she asked the hard questions, then he, gets so aggressive toward her and stuff like that. So he's showing all the signs, all the stuff and stuff like that. And I think somebody made a point in the comment section that, and I tried to make this point as well, that, M, I don't know if they use the word aggressive, but she is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a little strong, and some women are.
Assertive.
Yeah, assertive.
When it comes to dating.
And very direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want this question. I want this, da-da-da. And everybody can't handle that. But I think the way he handling it is really piss poor. It's little boyish.
Well, like you said, you hit it right in the head. A lot of guys can't handle that because they feel intimidated. Like, how dare you come at me like that? You know what I'm saying? You don't question me like that. Yeah. Hey. Well, float your boat.
So Michelle said, but listen, girl, since you told yours, honey, because I'm going through in mine too, honey. Even though I ain't like that man like that or whatever, I'm going through. So she said,
stop it. I'm telling Michelle, stop it. Because you know for a fact, you using this as a crutch. You're not really upset because this man texts somebody. You just using this to get out the jail card. Get out of jail card. That's what you're using this for. Because you want to say no on decision day. This gives you a reason to say no. Infidelity. Ooh. Like you said, even though he stayed at home with his parents, I'm not attracted to him. He don't dress well. He got 2 jobs. All that other stuff. Now you got this you can use to say no.
Yeah.
I thought you were surprised, like, oh wow, that's what I thought you were doing.
I had something to say, but that's she's saying that too, but I think also she said, how dare you? Remember, I was what you wanted. Bleach blonde, blah, 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 whatever. I was what you wanted, and how dare
you think it's an ego thing? You think it's the
along
ego?
with it. Now I'm the one that criticized and I put you down. How dare you cheat on
I
me
think
too? That means
yeah.
adding to that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and to me, it's a power shift.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as she was on top and dogging him out, she
Mm-hmm.
felt empowered and bolder. Now it's like he don't care. He out
Mm-hmm.
there. Now she don't know what to do because she lost control of that power.
And that's why she adamant about,
Mm.
give me that. I want the information. So she telling the girls what happened and stuff like that or whatever. And so she also said, now listen, y'all. Michelle, Madison, I know Madison, David was like, this text message came through around the time that he was out with you, out with y'all when y'all came back. It was at Madison, Allen, and then I think Carla said she was in the picture, something like that or whatever. And she was like, And so she said, well, I had lost my phone. I don't know. My phone was somewhere. I had lost, and then I had went on with them. I don't know my phone. I was like, I didn't really understand why she brought up the phone thing, unless it was some kind of chopper editing, because it didn't seem like Michelle was trying to say, "Did he text you?" But she was adamant about, I had lost my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was kind of confusing there. It could be bad editing. I don't know, but you're right.
But unless she was, a hit dog holler, honey.
Yeah, she sure gonna holler next episode.
I sure did. So anyway, Carly was like, well, the truth always comes out. I said, Carla, I can hang with you for real, girl.
I really like Carla.
You will always, I will always be a calm vibe around you because you is a calm vibe, child. She be high all the time. I know she don't, but it's just like she be high all the time.
Well, she says she's from a different universe.
So maybe she be on another unit, another planet. She
I guess.
stroll on in, honey.
Yeah. And the way she be rolling her neck. I got you.
So anyway, so the guys are coming together and there was no Dora. There was no Dora.
I felt a little peace there.
Okay, so the guys was asking what Dora was. Well, they said, ain't no sense in him coming anyway because he ain't gonna be honest. He ain't gonna talk to us. I don't know if that was Alan or Thomas said that. But Alan had said that, I heard he had to move, he moved out and stuff. So there go Alan spreading it. How you heard it?
So hi, Alan. Heard it. Yeah, that's a good question.
Unless Madison told or did or what the girl named M, did she tell you?
Yeah. No, well, yeah, she could have told.
Now listen, Linda. They said, and I heard them again. They said it's gonna be two couples that swap. Now we thinking it could be one. Could there be two? Now y'all swear that Alan is asking M to marry him.
No, man.
I don't believe it.
No.
And that's in the world they now, and ain't no telling by the time this show, honey, what that girl life was at or is. So no, I don't believe that. But if it's another swap, because it could be more than one. Could be more than one. Now we feel feel like it's what that girl name? Madison. I want to call her Addison. But Madison and David. We feel that there's that. But then who else? But anyway, so David going to tell the fellas, well, let me tell y'all about the text message.
David, I give him one thing. The man, he's a terrible, terrible liar.
But he gonna tell that same lie.
He gonna stick with it, man.
I'm stick with it.
I know it sounds goofy. I know it sounds terrible, but I'm gonna stick with it, and that's the truth and the honest truth.
So Michelle is meeting up with Pascal, and basically she's finna tell Pascal about the text message. I said, "Girl, we know we got it, honey. We got it." So and Pascal like, what? And she said, "Yo, the cousin Denise, do you believe that? Yeah, that sounds weird to me." And so and he also was texting other girls. What? Yeah, girls he met on Tinder and stuff like that. Which I thought that David said it was.
It was a past.
Yeah, past girlfriends or stuff like that or whatever. So they friends now. So anyway, David walked in.
He came in hot too. You can tell. He said, "I give 0 else about this woman right now. I don't care what you said." David called Pascal. Said, "Where the phone at?" He said, "What you say it was in the car or something like that?" So can you go get it? No, I ain't gonna get it. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, his attitude was. He's just done with it.
Yeah.
He's done with it. You know
but y'all notice how his attitude changed. Now, two names.
Madison.
I was saying David. I was trying to say David.
Ooh,
loud. So David, you notice how his attitude changed. So David's attitude has changed ever since he been, I guess you could say, caught or whatever. Because before he wasn't like that.
He was apologetic.
Gentle giant. Now, when I watched this part of the after party, just let's skip it before what came in here. Keisha was like, well, what happened? Stuff like that. He was like, yeah, it was another person. And he said that it was emotional cheating, which to me is worse. I'm just saying. But he said it was an emotional tie that he had. And he did text the wrong person. But he was saying, he just kind of had enough. He don't feel like she was into him and stuff like that. And he was just like, so, yeah. But Keisha said it. David, like, we was rooting for you. Like, we was rooting for you and stuff like that. And she said, I'm a little disappointed that you had to go this route instead of just being honest with the whole situation.
Yeah. And here's my point of this. I don't agree with what David did, but I understand why he did it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you get tired of getting rejected and, talked down to and talked at, so every person gonna have their breaking point. He had his breaking point. And he said, fuck this, I'm gonna find somebody who's gonna give me that attention. And that's what he did. You don't want me. Somebody else out there might want me. So that's where I'm gonna go. And now, when you find that person that's digging you, of course you're gonna be aloof and you don't care about the other person.
Aloof.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how he felt, and that's why he came in. Like I said, his attitude changed.
His attitude changed.
A man or a person finds somebody else in their life.
Oh, surely. They act funny.
They act real funny. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need you no more. I got something.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question. Good observation. So yeah. So anyway, David just. Being well, this not really the David that we used to see.
Like she even said,
yeah,
I don't know this David. You sure don't.
Now you do. Cause she said, I ain't seen this one before, honey.
Yeah.
So yeah, now because you was seeing one that was kissing your butt, trying to be accommodating to you, whatever you need. I won't touch you, I won't hold you, I won't do this, I won't do that.
It's crazy. I always heard, I've seen it for myself. When somebody chases you, you don't want that person. But when they start going the other way and don't chase you no more, now you want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? It's what it seems like to me. Even though I still don't think she want to be with the guy, but now, it's like, oh, I do care about you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because now, like I said, she feel like I was the prize.
Right.
Like you was wanting me and stuff like that now. And she adamant about trying to find her. So, what is it? Pascal was like, okay, well, since David don't want to tell, then, Michelle, you can get the information. You can contact Denise. Here you go. How she contact the producers of Facebook and one of the two chats?
If the producer gave that woman Denise's phone number, there was some petty producers, man. But then again, they did secretly film Alyssa. I don't like him. Look at it.
It's so aggressive.
So yeah, I will put nothing past producers, man.
So Pascal said, David, Michelle hadn't closed the door. He said, oh, she hadn't. I want to know, had you closed the door? Well, I still be texting you and stuff like that. So that shows that I'm still here. I was like, texting? I said, Michelle and Madison got too delusional.
She said the bar so low. I still care about you because I text you. Come on now, Michelle. You can do better than that, man.
Yep. So anyway, Michelle gonna reach out to Denise and stuff like that or whatever. So they go outside, they talking, and David still 10 toes down to what he said and all that stuff, whatever. So he was saying, you never cared. She said, well, now I do.
He said, well, basically what he said, it's too late now. He said, you still want to talk about it? No, I don't want to talk about it. You sure?
I gotta go to work.
I go to work. That joker, I thought he was gonna cave in and say, let's talk about it. That joker got to. I gotta go to work. He went on down the street and walked away from him. Ooh, David found him a boo. Got him a new boo.
So Juan and Carla are talking to Dr. Pia and really and truly talk about nothing, to be honest. So she wants them to do the tantrum yoga. I think it's tantrum.
I won't do it. I thought about doing it, but after I saw it tonight, I won't be doing it.
Not with
I don't want grandma coming
No, with
there.
Sexy Red.
Hey.
Hands on your knees.
No. Ski No, I do not want sexy grandma red. No, I do not.
With no panties on. Because Warren said that, you know, he was like, that lady wanted to get more sexual. He said they just edit that part out.
They
but
had
it was
to.
more. And she didn't have on no
Yeah,
panties.
because when she bent over the grass time, they blurred it out down there.
Let me tell you something. Dr. Pia, I don't know if you found it later
Shame on you.
She done found it later on
Shame
Facebook.
on you.
This lady had an old picture in her 20s talking about I'm the tantrum yoga healer, whatever. And when that lady, I do it, how much I be there. What kind of scene it is? I don't know what they told her.
Not just that. When she came to the door, you could at least have a robe on.
I know.
She came with her nightie on and everything. I said, hold up. What's going on here?
She had just got to bed.
Oh, no.
What? I took a nap. Oh, I'm late. She rolled out the bed. She came on, grabbed a little backpack and stuff.
Well, you got your scene yet.
No.
Okay.
But anyway, so oh yeah, Dr. Pia also said, listen, Carla, I noticed on social media that you all hooked up with a dude and stuff like that or whatever. She's like, yeah, that's my friend. That is my friend. And so anyway, so she was like, oh, well, how you feel about it? Well, you know, heck, if I was friends with him and stuff like that, I'd probably be hooked up on him too. So he must be gay.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm assuming that's what it is. Man.
So, but anyway, so let's move on. So Dr. Pia is visiting Madison and Allen, and so she, you know, of course, I think they say they did the games and stuff like that, whatever. She said, well, I ain't here to talk about sex, I want to talk about trust. So Allen said that he kind of, you know, trusts Madison. Madison was like, well, you know, I trust him with my vulnerability, you know, and stuff like that, but the part about the alcohol really to a turn off. I was like, girl, when he stand up, walk around and look at you as a turn off, honey, you just don't want him in your presence. So y'all want to pull on, he's texting other women, I don't like the alcohol. You don't like them.
It makes sense why Madison said that now. When you into somebody else, you can nitpick the other person you with to death. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a legitimate excuse. Oh yeah, I trust him, but the alcohol and it makes him look bad.
Right.
Now because her attentions to someone else now. You know what I'm saying? So, apparently, what's the word I'm looking for? Allegedly, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I don't use none of legend over here.
Okay.
So,
I want Madison to sue me. Yeah, I'll be in a video with sex with Grandma Red. Ski week, come get me.
So Dr. Pia also said, you know, talked about them doing a sex game or something like that. And I wrote beside that, whatever, don't care. Because this girl just doing, it's all a farce. It's for television. And she don't really, she's just trying to get to the end.
When I see Madison talking all that about Alan, it's cringe. Because you know she really don't mean it.
Yeah. So Dr. Pia, when Madison was talking and stuff like that, Dr. Pia noticed that Alan was quiet. And so she was like, okay, you know, you talking about sex and stuff like that. He over there quiet. Now, them be the ones that's real confident, honey. It be them loud ones, child, them cocky ones, honey. They ain't got nothing going on, child. Nothing. Do you hear me? So anyway, Dr. Pia is visiting the ones that's over there sexing it. Give me that honey love. So they over there sexing it.
What scene is this?
Thomas and Camille.
When they was tying each other down.
Oh, not yet. Oh. So Thomas likes he likes that Camille is dominant in the bedroom. And so Camille was saying that, you know, she basically used to being dominant. I guess the way she grew up and stuff like that. But she would like a little role reversal and stuff like that. So Thomas is a giver. And I thought we could have kept with that. Because I said, okay, you know, he's a giver. And she was like, what you mean? All right. I was like, Dr. Pia. I said, this done turned to Centamax. What did it after dark?
It turned to WeTV. Little after lockup, because you know back remember a couple years ago, I said, dang,
child, they were too much.
Love After Lockup was graphic, man, for regular television.
Okay.
But yeah, I said, come on, Dr. Pia. Now, if I was Dave, I said, what about you, Dr. Pia? What about you? Okay. Yeah, I'll reverse the roles. So you like oral? Thomas ain't gonna do that.
So, Camille said that, you know, remember she said that she wanted, you know, that thug passion and stuff. So Camille wants more of the smacking and rub it down, hair pulling and stuff like she wearing her real hair, honey. You can't pull this jazz braids. So yeah, and Thomas was like, okay, I can do that. He taking notes.
Thomas the type of dude, he's still trying to fill her out, you know what I'm saying? So now he knows that she's into all that. He can deliver, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he said, if I'm gonna do you, you gotta do me.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, I can't do you just yet. I said, that's not right. That's not right. If he can do you, you should be able to do him. That's my opinion.
Grandma, don't watch this. When the air on January 28th, don't watch that. Don't watch that scene, Grandma. In fact, I wasn't even on it, so you ain't got to turn it on that day.
But baby girl, I'm already watching. But you, the big one. I can't believe my baby girl said all that.
Yeah, honey, shocking, grandmama. So, M is on camera, you know, her camera phone, whatever they got or whatever. She was just saying, listen, she went back home, praise the Lord. Give the Lord a hand clap of praise. Because she said, I can't stand that, all that bad juju and energy and stuff like that. I'm in my comfort place, my good mental space, my apartment, condo, whatever it is, with that beautiful view, child. I'll be out there sipping some coffee.
I really think he was intimidated by M. You know what I'm saying?
By her place and stuff. Like that's what the people saying.
And, you know, she out there on her balcony, like she in Miami somewhere. You go see the whole city.
Ooh,
and
view, honey.
I don't see the problem with that, man. The shoot, girl, give up my place, move in with you. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could have been living a good life, but no, Dora wanted to explore. So anyway, Carla and Warren trying to do the yoga tantrum and just kind of preparing, but they didn't know, honey, what they was really preparing for.
Sexy red grandma. Sexy red grandma, boy.
So Alan and Madison up there talking about sex, and I was so nice. I think you was strolling on your phone, I was strolling on mine. I do not care, honey. I don't care about none of the scenes that she was talking about. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. But I perked up when she got offended because Alan said, if I'm not mistaken, he said, I thought when I first met you, I thought you was a party girl. What? If that ain't you, but anyway, so she got offended and all that stuff, whatever. So Alan said, well, you know, I wasn't trying to be malicious. I was just saying in the beginning when I first saw you. And she was like, you know, she got upset and stuff like that. So he left to go walk the dog. The producer asked, like, what really bothers you? I'm just saying I fought so hard to, you know, to have an image, good image for myself, and people still see me as that. This man didn't know you. That's just what he thought when he first saw you. So if you still giving off those vibes, and that's what people been saying about you, then you need to go to therapy, child.
Do she still party?
I think so.
Yeah, I've seen some episodes when she was at the bar drinking.
And then that first night on their honeymoon, did she not come home?
Right.
Because she was like, well, I had some drinks. So she didn't come home.
So she still had that party girl. You said that yourself, you know.
Yeah, that's why her and David, you know, he like a frat boy, whatever you want to call him. So the thing is, I think that she equates a party girl with being like trailer park or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So? Oh yeah, like poor, and not saying everybody that stay in the trailer park is poor, but you know, just having like a low image. And I think it's related to maybe her mom. Maybe her mom was a drunk. Maybe her mom used to be partying all the time, because remember she came in there and interrupted that whatever, and she was so embarrassed. And her mama probably just, you know, drinking all the time and didn't have no money. So maybe she equates that to how that's how I'm gonna be.
I hate that she equate that with that, because I've seen some party girls that was some bosses, man. Yeah, you know, they go there part of the weekend. And on the weekdays, they handle their business.
They do. They go to Cabo. They go out the country. They turn up, and then they come back. Sometimes they come at 4 o'clock in the morning, then go to work and be there at 7 or 8 o'clock. So it's not a negative necessarily, an image. Now, if you married, it is, you know, but it's not necessarily a negative image. But well, heck, if you're a certain age, it is too. But so she got so offended with that and all that stuff, whatever. But don't blame him for your trauma, because to me, I don't think that the man said he wasn't being malicious. But anyway, So I just really think it equates to her, how her mom and all that stuff, and it's just still on her.
And I can't tell somebody how to feel. That's the way she feels. She's that trigger her. That's her triggers. Okay, I can't tell her not to be triggered. Okay, because I don't know what she's been through in the past. Yeah. Okay, but
it ain't Alan's fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. But Alan said he wasn't trying to be malicious. He didn't know. So you have to show a person some grace. You know?
Right. So they showing the cameras, you know, with them at night and stuff like that. So she's still in her feelings, child. So she get up and leave. And Alan on camera saying, listen, it's like 1:30, honey, and this child ain't been home. And I am, you know, in the little shambles and stuff like that or whatever. So she ain't called or nothing like that. And he was like, you know, I really don't want to call her because I don't want to get her upset. But she had just said she was going to step out, honey. But she stepped in another state. So, yeah. So Camille and Thomas, they doing the bondages.
To me, to do bondage, you really gotta trust that person.
You sure do.
You gotta trust that person.
If you blindfold me too.
Yeah, blindfold and bondage, and you gonna after you blindfold me, then got my hands tied up, you're gonna say, open my mouth. Yes, I had to trust you, man, cause you stick something in my mouth that don't supposed to go in my mouth. I'm gonna catch some papers. You know what I'm saying? The law gonna be involved. That's all I got to say.
And I know men is not finna be like, open your mouth. Like, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like a man be talking about for a woman to tell a man to open the mouth. And she put up, when you had that avocado child, like, it was funny to watch Thomas be in bondage like that. Because he made it funny.
Not just that, a man tied up, blindfolded, and you want to say, open your mouth, and you open your mouth, then you hear some other footsteps walking around. That's a terrible, terrible feeling right there. What's that? Who that? What's going on?
And I'm quite sure that done happen to somebody.
Yes, man.
Like these men that probably meet these women off the street.
Right,
then
right.
next thing you know, they get robbed or something.
Open your mouth.
So yeah, I thought it was funny. And then when he did her, honey, Lifetime, y'all were doing too much, child. Cause honey, I said, "Woo, this is the."
That actually what Tones was doing to her wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't, but it was sensual. It was very sensual and stuff like that or whatever. But what I'm saying is, Tommy took it serious. She took it funny.
Oh yeah, because like I said, I seen worse on Week TV after lockup, man. But what he did,
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Nah, it wasn't.
But he knew what to do and how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I just didn't like his butt was tooted at us. Did you?
Yeah, I noticed that too. And he'll tie the blindfold. What the footsteps? Your butt tooted.
So anyway, Madison on camera whining, telling me she was hurt. Anyway, tell me he called me a hook. It's like calling me a hook. Girl, get out your mama trauma. Girl, you got mama trauma going on, honey. I just therapized you. Send me my check. Run me my check. Yeah. So anyway, so M is back at her place. She said she back at home, honey, with that beautiful view, honey. She wants to be trapped nowhere in no apartment, child. Probably looking at the other apartments as her view when she can look at the city and the grass and the people in the park. But ain't one looking at some kind of park? Like what is it called? Some kind of stadium or something like that.
Yeah.
Do they stay in the same building?
I don't know.
Oh, I seen Warren, honey. He done went over there in the Facebook and pulled out his whole heart, child. And talking about, because I guess he tired of people talking about, like, I guess he really and truly, they seem like he don't have the money or he, you know, real tight and stuff like that. He done went and pulled out his heart in one of the Facebook group chat and said, everything, I got this money, I got this, I stay nice, my rent this, my cousin only there because da-da-da. I said, oh my God, you extra.
You don't have to prove nothing to nobody, exactly. Man. If you know what you got going on, that's all that matters, man, because people are going to talk about you.
Right.
Man.
Whether you got it or you don't.
Right.
So M is back at her place. So she called Dr. Pia just to update her, and she said little Dora done went out of town exploring again, honey. And
he got lost.
Yeah, and she had, you know, because she was basically telling Dr. Pia, we back at our own place. And she was like, what happened? I thought y'all was doing good. Dr. Pia, I know you lying, child. You thought that they was gonna be making the slate clean and stuff. She said, well, we tried it, but you know, we back over here and stuff like that, and he said that he was going to text me because you know he went out of town, but I haven't heard from him, and I guess it's been a few days. She was like, well, you want to just send him a text? And I'm saying no, No, do not send that man no text. Don't be sweating him. He ain't studying you. Don't be studying him.
Oh, did you say sweating him?
Sweating.
Dang,
Like you sweat.
How old are you, man? They don't say that no more, man. Don't be sweating me. See, that was like the early 2000s.
Well, I brought it back. Y'all can say it.
Well,
That what they say, stuff be rotating, honey. It
don't be
rotates.
sweating me. You gonna get drunk though.
So she was just saying, that no, she wasn't gonna call him. I don't feel right calling him because the way that he is and the backlash I get, I do not blame her. She is not trying to get her feelings hurt no more. Cause why'd you text me? Or he don't respond, or he responds to some dry. So no, let him be and let him do what he want to do. So let that man be. Glad she back in her own place and stuff. So she said, so yeah, she don't want to get stonewalled again because that's what he good at doing, honey. Like a little girl, child, like a little girl. So Carla and Juan are
They almost set the play on fire because she was trying to save. And when she,
and then here come Sexy Red.
No, Sexy Grandma Red.
Oh yeah, hands on your knees, hands on your knees.
Even though I can't bend down that far, cause I got bad old knees, but still hands on you. I said, when Warren opened the door,
I said, who was that?
It
ain't that kind of party.
I said, what she got on? What is this? Am I missing something here?
It ain't that kind of party, grandmama.
And she had nothing on under there. And I guess when she saw Warren, she probably said, jackpot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
This televised? This what y'all want? Because I done did words, but the camera's there. That's fine. So yeah, I guess she thought that she was finna. So I think what I had think is that she was in the bed and she had overslept, and they called and said, "What's that?" And she rolled right on out that bed, honey. Came on, got her little backpack.
I know when one opened the door and saw that. I know he's in there. Cut the cameras. I can't do this.
Now Warren said on the after part, the little part I did see is that he said that she was doing more sexual stuff than that, but it was edited.
I guarantee you, I'll tell you what happened. They cut it out. I know she had no bra on. She probably
no bra, no panties.
There you go, Warren. There you go. It was no.
So when she came, she was like, okay, we're going to do the breathing exercise. Oh, your chakra. Breathe. And then they doing that. Then she said, okay, we're going to lay down and then we're going to do the roll. So he go one, like, okay, what he take his shirt off for?
What?
And then he said, Grandma, you joining?
I think that's what it was. He didn't think she was going to join. That's why he took his shirt off.
And then she up there.
And poor Warren, you look in the eye, cause we paused the show on that scene, and you can see the expression on his face, like, "Oh my God, I'm about to die."
So yeah, that was
rub. Oh my God!
And y'all gonna continue later? You gonna continue when I leave?
Sure, I can come back, man. No, oh my God!
You need me to watch?
Carla, you didn't pick up on that, man.
No, she just did. It was just her aura, and she just has the sex goddess vibes.
You see how old she is? How the hell you didn't see that? You see how she had?
It's the ancient, the sex god, the ancestor sex goddess vibes. So
the ancestors had sexy red back then. You see, she put her low hanging boob. You say nothing. You gonna lie at that?
It's good for your aura and your.
She had the underwear on.
Because she's more of the earth, and she felt.
Man, forget that, man. I guarantee you, one got violated. They didn't show it.
So let's see. So Madison and Alan, they at the gym. Child, who just woke me thin. So anyway, they're at the gym because she wanted to talk to him or he wanted to talk to her. Blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah, she was just saying that she always had to prove her worth. That ain't his fault. Girl, get some therapy. She had to prove her worth, and when he said that and stuff like that or whatever, so he was like, okay, so that's basically like a stereotype. So, when people look at you, it's a stereotype. The same way you stereotype me.
Yeah.
And when you thought, then you looked at me, you was like, I seem like I'm weak or whatever she said, a pushover or something like that. It's not the same. It's not about you. You turning this around.
The thing is, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You can put somebody else down and stereotype that person, but when they do it to you,
Right.
you fall apart.
Right.
He showed you grace when you stereotyping him. You gotta show him grace, man. That's all he was trying to say.
And he was like, "Well, you seem like you're sensitive. Like you the most sensitive person I ever known. So
see, you prove my point,
right? And so to me, it seems like this part is where Alan really is not getting a fair shake on it, because again, like Michelle, he is accommodating to you. Your knees, don't touch me, don't do this, da 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 da. And he always tiptoeing and
walk around
eggshells around you, and broken glass and broken dishes and stuff like that. So when you have a moment, which you said several times, I know you was not trying to be malicious. Well, why is you still mad? Like, who you mad at yourself?
Some people they mad because they want to be mad.
Yeah.
And that's what that's what she's trying to do, because the man apologized, man, several times, and you still mad, So yeah, she probably using that so she can go with David.
And then he brought up the fact too that you didn't even come in at 1:00 in the morning, and I had a dream. I was like, Alan, you must love this girl, child. He said, I had a dream that, the show had wrapped and you got married to somebody else and I had to watch. I was like, that sounds like a love to me.
Oh yeah. When he said, he said, when I felt my heart drop out. I was like, yeah, you in love with that chick, man.
Dang, is she gonna do you like that and you gonna set summer fire? I was like, ooh, shy. This done turned the love into hip hop. So Alan told Madison that, I think he came back in and stuff like that or whatever. And he was just saying, I really truly, again, I apologize. I'm not in love with you, but I do have love for you, and I have deep care about you. So, all this stuff right here, just, it really truly just kind of put me in a headspace of basically saying that he sound like, I'm gonna lose you and stuff like that or whatever. So yeah, Alan is in love. But anyway, enough of that. Michelle said, "Hey, Denise, what's the real tea, girl?"
First of all, once again, how did she get Denise's phone number?
Man, it's a production.
If I was David, I would sue them.
Hey, Denise, you was on the show. Oh, she was on the show. They probably had to call her to film.
Oh, that's right. She was on this show.
Who number you need? Denise?
That's right. She was on this show.
Don't tell me who gave it to you. So, yeah, because David wasn't trying to get Denise
David,
number.
That's where you messed up at. If you're going to sneak around and cheat, you got to find somebody that wasn't on the show. Somebody that's off property, man, because if you on the show, they're going to have your information. So you use Denise as a scapegoat, and when they found out it was Denise, oh yeah, like I said, put her application back up. Right. We got her information, and they gave it to Michelle.
So Denise was like, probably saying, "Now how I get in this?"
You signed on the show, that's why.
So Denise, she called Denise, and
hello.
Denise said,
hello.
Yeah, David had told me that he wanted me to cover for him. But once I found out what it was, I was like, I ain't into that. No, get somebody else to do it.
See, that's our cousin right there.
She not no ride or die, baby. She'll ride the tail.
Yeah, that's a snitch.
She will ride the tail.
Snitches get stitches, man, because I was like, you told me cuz, man. You gonna throw me under the bus like that?
You ain't finna make it seem like we got something going on that's so weird. Ooh, dang, that's bad. You talking to your cousin like that? That was a fool, what? So, so the cousin was like, no, stuff like that. So she said, I ain't with it. I ain't in it. And so Michelle was like, but do you know who he was talking to? She said, no, I don't know who he was talking to. So yeah, and David said, and I don't know if I said it in here because we had to do something twice, but David had said on the after party that he was in an emotional,
I think you said it already.
I said that, and Keisha called him out and stuff like that or whatever, and just said, but yeah, so child. Anyway, we're gonna see next week, honey. that Madison gonna get called out because Michelle intuition, honey, saying, I think it's you, honey. You was the other M he was texting.
I don't know how she come up with that. Why? How she know
Oh.
Madison?
I think she know, just like Alan said, I see how you and David hug it. Why he had to pull out David out of all the men. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a good point.
the people probably see their chemistry and how they are with each other and stuff, and how she, ooh, honey, you bounce around when David come, but when Alan come, honey, you like crying and stuff. You just my vulnerability partner, honey. I can cry in front of you, but if I want to sex and be sexy and get with somebody, it's gonna be that man over there with that ponytail. Because I care less about him staying with his folks.
If I was Alan, this is what I'd do if I was you, bro. If it is David, she's saying, I would call Sexy Grandma Red and send her over to send her right over to David house, huh?
What she gonna do? That road.
Yeah. You a big strong man.
All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. We will see you guys on the next video, but don't forget on Thursday, probably around about 6:30 Central Standard Time, I will be going live. Not sure if he's gonna join me, but I will be going live. So
if I'm working real hard or not that day.
And then make sure that, you know, if you want to join, I'm gonna drop the link so y'all can join and stuff like that. But most of y'all don't. Y'all like me. Y'all don't join. But we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I'll put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!